Your general daily horoscope for July 22nd, 2023 on this Saturday night. The world is not all about us. Communicative Mercury harmonizes with wounded Chiron to encourage expression and heal any lingering negative mindsets. Love-focused Venus then goes retrograde at 9:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, creating interpersonal drama or a shrunken bank account balance if we aren't careful until September 3rd. Finally, the proud Sun enters its home sign of Leo to a bit of less fanfare than usual, with Venus, our ex, stealing the show, humbling us and encouraging selflessness. Find a balance between pleasure and excess. Aries. Today starts with you. You might be standing in your own way lately and causing drama for yourself without realizing it, either by being too over the top or taking a ton of uncalculated risks when you should be making a solid plan. There are probably goals you want to achieve and people you'd like to be closer with that you could be ignoring for whatever is distracting you at the moment. Instead of letting yourself be carried away by temptations, find your focus. Taurus, you might be fooling yourself. It may seem as though you couldn't blind yourself to your own issues, but people miss red flags and warning signs all the time when their attention is focused on one solitary subject, even you. Your one-track mind could be leading you down a path to destruction, as important goals and people in your life accidentally fall through the cracks. Whatever you infatuated with, look for a way to set it down for a moment and get your bearings. Gemini, a mindset change may currently be necessary. Your friends and the people who love you might see you one way, but your self-perception may not resemble their perception. Engaging in negative self-talk or self-destructive behaviors is more likely as well. And you could even find yourself pushing away the people who want to lift you out of this gloom. It's possible to throw yourself into hobbies, but this can be expensive if you go overboard. Don't let your interests eclipse your relationships. Cancer. A financial overhaul could be in store. You might have been letting your spending get out of control, temporarily forgetting about any big-ticket items that you've been wanting to get for some time. When you remember, however, you might be kicking yourself for spending money on impulse buys or giving in to peer pressure around attending events or buying fancy gadgets. It's time to draw a line in the sand and figure out the difference between what you really need and the world's passing phases. Leo, the cosmic focus is on you. There's likely a lot of going on within you, especially if you're trying to figure out a way to support yourself fully. You could feel pulled in two directions now, and both could sound equally desirable to you, but neither may actually be right in the long run. It's very possible that both are independent roles where you would be doing more work than you actually can handle or have the expertise for. Know yourself to avoid such pitfalls. Virgo. self-restriction can go too far. Instead of going too far overboard with spending on indulgences, you're potentially taking the opposite path, restricting yourself to the point that you're causing stress by taking zero time for friends, spending no money, or working 7 days a week. Grinding like this probably feels like an accomplishment, but it's actually going to hurt you in the long run if you burn out. You're not a workhorse, and you should not have to imitate one. Libra. Friends can sweep you into an emotional whirlwind. Be wary of going on an expensive trip or buying drinks for everyone at the table solely to appease your buddies. These activities could have been going on for some time, but it's likely coming to a head today, as you may need to save more money or get some rest, away from the busy lifestyle that they're encouraging. Drawing this boundary could cause a little drama, but doing what's best for you should be worth it. Scorpio, you're detangling a path to your goal, and it may be that you are all ready to act upon your career or life goals when someone or something became an obstacle. This could be a hidden enemy that's setting you back, or it might appear as a lack of focus or organization that's putting you back at square one. Either way, you're now tasked with removing this obstacle and finding a way over, around, or through it. Stay humble, but get creative with your solution. Sagittarius. Words might not be your best avenue to express yourself. Perhaps you've encountered a feeling that you can't quite say aloud, or you're unable to say it to the person you'd want to hear it because they're not in your life anymore. It can be difficult to excise a pain that you can't speak. So contemplate channeling it into your chosen creative pursuit, like dance, painting, or making music. At the very least, jotting down turbulent emotions in a journal should help. Capricorn. Emotional healing can require you to go within today. There may be something that you're avoiding thinking about from your past or present that's bringing on feelings of worthlessness in other parts of your life. It's possible that you need to take a deep look at your heart and what it's motivating you to do. If you feel like you don't deserve friends or a positive living environment, then you might be avoiding them subconsciously. Revamp your mindset and find your people. Aquarius. Someone who's special to you might cause drama you weren't expecting. You're likely to try and be there to support this person, but they may have created these problems for themselves and are now creating new problems with you. You might notice them lashing out at everyone in their life or being unable to get it together. And they could even be ungrateful for any help that you're providing to them. It could be worth reevaluating the friendship, especially if this has happened before. finally, Pisces. Today supplies plenty of ambition to change. Financial woes or insecurity bubbling up can cause you to feel like a shift must occur, and you potentially must be the one to bring its beneficial effects to your own life. But creating a budget that works better for you, spending less time in places where you're tempted to spend money, and avoiding the drama by not gossiping or interacting with people who seem like drama magnets are all ways that you can prioritize peace in your life.
Subscribe to the Advertising Network for great more content like this one.